Okay, so going on with the AMA, the next question is from Based What. He says, what is the situation for high utility carries such as Ashe in this meta? What situation would be perfect to pick these champions in solo queue?
Sorry, what?
Says that what is the situation for high utility carries such as Ashe in this meta?
Okay.
And what situation would be perfect to pick these champions in solo queue?
Let me put it this way: Ashe isn't even in the meta right now. I mean, she's a fun champ to play in normals when you want to wombo combo people. But yeah, I don't know, man. I wouldn't pick Ashe like ever in solo queue. It's just she doesn't fit in. Her kit doesn't fit in. Like she doesn't have an escape. Yeah, she has a nice stun, but I mean her kit just doesn't seem like good for an AD carry right now. Considering there's so many people who can just jump you and just kill you in like 2 hits.
What do you think she's lacking?
She's lacking an escape because she's a very, you need to know kiting like really well. Otherwise you're just gonna suffer. So yeah, her kit is not something which you would pick for solo queue or competitive play.
Alright. The next question is from our very own Cookies. He says, do you feel ADCs are being balanced around pro level mechanics? Do you think that this is why people think ADCs are weak or they are actually weak?
ADCs are actually weak if you think about it. Because yes, there are a lot of nerfs and buffs going around, and each patch there are changes, but if you think about it, an AP carry can just burst an AD carry in like a second, and I don't think there's any AD carry which can burst someone in like 1 second, because it's more about sustained damage rather than burst.
Alright.
So yeah, they're pretty weak, but it all depends on how much you farm up, because once you see a 5-item AD carry, yeah, it's something you won't ignore.
The next question is from Change Destiny. He says, I do ADC with Trist. I usually see all ADC go for damage and crit, but can build AD as well as AP for Trist because she has really good poke with E, which take AP, and her ulti which also take AP. I am not too sure what that means. I think what he's trying to say is that like all ADCs can build only AD, but with Trist you can go hybrid.
Dude, I don't know what elo you're at or like where you've heard this, but it's a very small scaling if you think about it. So you can't really go hybrid because it's like hands down you can't do as much as damage. Like either you go full AP and do like burst, or you go full AD and do sustained like crits and damage, because she has really good range late game. But if you build hybrid, then you're not scaling either, because you're like a balance of both. So you're not going to do that much damage. And late game tanks are just going to build a Banshee or a Spirit Visage and 1 armor item, and you're pretty much like you're fucked, because it's 2 items. Otherwise, if you're building full AD or full AP, then they have to itemize in one way. Hybrid, I just don't feel like it does that much damage. And actually, honestly, there aren't that many hybrid items in game that you can build which will scale well with Trist. So yeah.
Maybe Gunblade and Rage Blade, that's about as much as I
That's about it, yeah. I don't think there's any other item.
Alright, going on to the next question from Heart Saber. I'm a solo queue player. In provisionals, I went 6 out of 10 games considering I'm an average player. But due to the MMR average, I got placed in bronze 2. What suggestions do you give me to carry myself in solo queue? I mean jungle and top.
Good again. Okay, I can answer the top question because jungle I have no idea. But in terms of top, just play Pantheon or a Rumble, or who else can Rockle Stomp top? Riven or someone. You master those 3 champions, I think you can get out of bronze pretty easy.
But okay, not looking at this from a jungle and top perspective, would you advise him to play ADC to carry himself out in bronze, or do you think ADC doesn't work at that elo because there's no peeling?
It does work, because you can play Tristana and get out of pretty much any elo, I guess, because she's so broken right now. All you have to do is rush a static and then get a infinity, and I think you can kill anyone with good positioning. So yes, you can play a few AD carries. That's if you know Lucian and Tristana, I think that's the 2 AD carries you can use in bronze. Because people don't expect how much damage those two champs can do.
Okay, that's great. Going on to the next question from Cookie's Love Story again. Do you feel ADCs are being balanced around pro level mechanics? Do you think... Oh, wait, this has been asked already. Okay, going on to the next question from Demon Slash. How hard is it to reach Challenger? How hard was it for you to reach Challenger?
I wouldn't say hard, but I would say a lot of trolling. Like, got a lot of troll games, which frustrated me a lot. But if you can dedicate and get good at one role, I think you can do it, man. Challenger is not like, it's not super difficult. You just need to have consistency. Like I know good players who just climb to Diamond 3 one day and then Diamond 5 the other day. So you need good consistency. You need to know when to stop climbing. Like if you're on a 10-win streak, then okay, good for you. Don't come back the next day and be like, oh, I can do another 10-win streak, because that might backfire and then you drop. In terms of how difficult was it, I don't know. It was a bit of both actually. Like it was pretty easy at first. I got placed in gold 4, and the climb to plat was really easy. But plat to diamond, I had to duo with frost, and it was a pretty difficult climb. And then I think D5 to D1, I got double promoted once, so that was easy. And then diamond 1 to challenger, I think we did it in that one day. I was duoing with Ali, and I think I finished it in one day.
Awesome. The next question is from Stevie Owens again. He says, who do you think is the best ADC in the world? Do you think you are better than Double Lift? Overhyped. Double Lift is overhyped in my opinion.
I'm not better than anyone, dude. Like I'm just like some random ADC player on SEA. Like honestly, I'm not gonna compare myself to anyone.
What? Someone's being all modest and shit.
I'm not being modest. I haven't played against them, so I have no idea. But the best AD carry in the world, I think right now is Samsung Blue or Deft. Is he in blue or white? I don't know. But yeah, I've heard about Deft and I watched a couple of montages. I feel like Deft is the strongest right now.
Stronger than Piglet as well?
Stronger than anyone right now.
Okay.
Deft, yeah. Samsung Blue, I think.
Okay, now moving on to the next giveaway. So I'd like to remind you and tell the viewers that we'd like to thank Indian League Gaming for this opportunity. And thank you, Nikhil SK. This event powered by GamersGift, Antec and Spectranet. So here's the next question in case you haven't got a chance to answer the first two questions. The third question is, where are the headquarters of Antec located? I repeat, where are the headquarters of Antec located? And yeah, you can go ahead and type in your answers on stream, and three random people are going to be selected. So yeah, moving on with the questions again. From Neeraj X5, our dear Puttu man, I think.
I think that's Puttu, man. He was like, I saw his comment saying my ears are bleeding. Yeah, Puttu, you wait for it, dude. You wait for it, man. Just because you made a mez montage doesn't mean you can diss on mine.
Okay, Neeraj X5 says, how many times did Frost call you a truth? That's like the worst question ever, but anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, dude, none. I was never a bad player. Like, you know, I never pissed Frost off for that thing. I threw a lot of games, but I never got abused. Maybe he abused me like in his mind or whatever, but on my face, none.
Okay, alright. Guys, can you stick to asking more sensible questions, please? Okay, thank you. Okay, Final Surrender says, I think your attitude and confidence defines your gameplay a lot. My question is, how do you feel when people hate on Facebook and on another forum? Does it get to you?
Oh, first of all, what's up, Steve? I want to see you in UK in like say 2 months or something. But yeah, I think the hate drives me, dude. In a way, all the hate like made me what I am today. Because like where will you be if like everyone loves you, man? Like if everyone adored you, then I don't know, it's fake as fuck. So yeah, I'd rather have 100 haters and one fucking fan than the other way around.
Alright,
I think hate is what drives me. That's why I want to prove a point. I want to rub it in your faces that I'm challenger end of the day. Yeah, there you go.
Alright. The next question is from Rishi, and he says, Chinky asks, who is the best jungler you know? And in brackets he says he needs the inspiration.
Jojo is the best jungler I know right now.
Oh, please.
Because Chinky was like my favorite jungler, but he quit the scene and he started playing Dota. So yeah, right now it's Jojo, man. It's Jojo and Ali. I feel like it's a close competition, or it's different preferences. Jojo carries the team and Ali's like solo queue carry. So that way you guys can decide, or you can choose your inspiration.
The Zabardast asked, who are the best 5 ADCs in the current meta? Who, as in, I mean not who, but yeah. What champions, I guess.
I think first is, wait, is it my preferred or is just in general?
I guess
okay, in general, I'll put it in general. Okay. So first is Tristana.
You say she's the strongest?
Trist is really the strongest because her late game potential is insane.
Okay.
She has an escape, she has a push away, she has a jump, she has passive attack speed. So okay, Trist is number 1. Second is Lucian, because the new CDR Lucian build, that's Rune King into CDR boots into Yomus. That thing is insane. When you max dash, you can just like infinite chase people. Third is Kog'Maw. Even though they reduce Kog'Maw's move speed and base HP, I think he's still really strong because Kog'Maw's range is insane and he just armor shreds like crazy. So against a full tank team, I'd suggest Kog'Maw if you know how to position. Fourth would be Vayne. Actually, fourth would be Jinx. Jinx is amazingly strong, but she's not played in solo queue and competitive that much because she doesn't have an escape, and they increase the timer on the flame chompers. So yeah, otherwise Jinx is number 4, and 5th would be Vayne.
Alright.
Vayne I put in 5th because she's a very tough champ to master.
Okay.
So not someone you can just pick, you can just like play right off the bat. You need a lot of practice.
Okay, this you were talking about in general. Now coming back to your personal 5 favorites quickly, would the order stay the same or would it change a little bit?
No, it's Vayne, Jinx, Lucian, Caitlyn, and Ezreal. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Those 5.
Oops, just 1 second. Okay, yeah. My screen just went to sleep. Okay. And the next question is from Grimsley. He says, in your opinion, what exactly separates silver, gold and platinum players? I tend to find silver players who are way better than the plats.
Like I said, consistency, dude. All these silver players and gold players are just whining all day and saying their team sucks, they have trolls. Dude, I've been there. I was placed in gold 4 and last season I was placed in bronze 3. But I never cried about it. I just dominated my lane and I just, attracted people towards my lane and I just won solo queue. So that's how it is. It's not like, someone's better than the other. If you're better, then prove yourself. Why are you saying you're stuck in silver? Or if, just do what all the haters say. They're like, oh, Frost carried Exile to Challenger, Frost carried this guy to Challenger. So yeah, do it. You're someone awesome and then carry yourself. That's all I can say, dude. There's no like silver player who's meant to be Challenger or something. If you're in Challenger or if you're supposed to be in Diamond, you'll be there. Like for example, Jojo, Nikhil and me, like when we came to the server, I think we were silvers. And we're diamonds now. So it's like, it's dedication and you need to stop crying about it and just go for it.
Okay. The next question is from Monstrous Zaki. He says, what support do you think is viable in this meta? I think that is a little too general, but anyway, you can go ahead.
Morgana number 1.
Okay.
Rom 2nd. 3rd would be Nami. 4th would be Blitz. And I don't know if I missed someone out. 5th would be Vel'Koz, dude. I see a lot of Vel'Koz in Challenger now. Vel'Koz is really strong with his poke, and I think Vel'Koz can insta an AD carry at level 11 if he lands all the skills.
Yeah, the combo, right?
Yep.
Okay. The next question is from Lord Mohid. He says, first of all, congrats to Nikhil. I started playing my provisionals as soon as I got the news about our first challenger from India, so that's a big thing. And I am playing as Vel'Koz support. As you main ADC, what should a good SP do other than warding?
Other than warding is, you should use your pings and short call, like when you're going in. In solo queue, most of the time, you're not going to communicate with your SP or your AD for that matter. So you guys need to maintain a nice rapport, and just in the start of the game, just be like, if you're going in, use a dis ping, and if you're like, want me to go back, use the back ping. So you need to learn how to communicate in pings in solo queue. Other than that, I think your job is to just peel, man. Like if you can attract attention towards you as an SP, then your AD carry should be more than happy to like free hit and do all the damage.
But like he said, he plays well cost, so there's not much of peeling potential there. Don't
No,
you
there
think
is.
so?
He's got a knock-up. He's got more damage. He's got a slow from the Q.
Okay.
So yeah, he's got peeling potential right there.
Okay, if played well, right?
Yeah, if played well.
Alright.
And Valkos, you'll be able to poke so much, dude. I think all you have to do is go on the front line, just start poking and make sure you don't get caught, and your AD is just gonna free farm.
Okay. Okay, so the next question is from Stevie Owens again. He says, do you go on tilt when you lose games? And if you do, how far into the game do you tend to tilt and how often?
Okay, this is a very cocky answer, but I've never tilted this season actually. Like I've never tilted. Like honestly, I think I've tilted say about 40 points. So I'll share my top secret method. That's I play 3 games a day, or this other way was like I get 3 wins in a row, I quit playing for that day. So even though I have like this 10-hour free day, if I win the first 3 games in under 3 hours, I'll stop playing for that day. So what that does is it prevents me from tilting or like going for the next 2 games and getting mind fucked and losing them. So I think my largest winning spree would be like 6 games or something. That's it. The only reason I don't tilt is because I don't play that much.
So you're saying when you usually lose a game, you don't try to go back into queue right away and like...
No, I don't.
Because you're not in the right mindset for it, right?
Yep, true that. I never go back into queue after losing a game.
So it's just like a couple of normals and 8 amps for the rest of the day.
Yeah, and if it's a really close game, then I'll go for a maximum of 2 losses. So that's it. So if I lose the second game after that, then I'm done.
Alright. The next question is from Cookies, and he says, any thoughts on making a YB team where YB stands for Yalla Bangalore?
I think we tried that, dude, but we don't have a scene right now. So if the scene kicks in, then why not? Like, I'm open to it.
So you're saying that with Indian League Gaming in the scene right now, with the
there is a chance.
there is a chance of Team Yalla Bangalore forming.
Yeah,
Is it?
Bangalore has the highest diamonds now. Just saying.
Oh yeah. Okay. The next question is from Sabat. Bork, Ghostblade or BT Triforce? Wait. Let me read that again. Sorry.
Yeah.
He says BOTRK Ghostblade or BT Triforce CDR boots on Lucian. With bot Ghostblade, I feel like my
Holy
damage
shit! Wait. Do you? Oh, does he mean like the regular AD build into the CDR build?
Yeah, I think so. He's saying
Okay,
Bork and Ghostblade versus BT Triforce and CDR boots. So what he's trying to say is with Bork Ghostblade, I feel like my damage is very mediocre until I completely build those 2 items. But with the BT build, I get a huge power spike right after BF sword. Do you feel the same way?
Yeah. Yes and no, because the second build, that's the Bork and Yomu's build, it's more about spiking your damage or increasing your damage on your ulti. So how it works is you ultimate and then you use your Yomus, so that gives more like on it effects. So it gives more projectiles and then you do more damage. But in terms of the BT build, you need to be really good with your Q. That's your skill shot, because that's the only way you're gonna scale. Because your Q is the main damage. So if you're good at hitting Qs, then yeah, why not you go into, instead of BT, I suggest you go into a
Infinity Edge.
Yeah, Infinity into a static.
Okay.
Like Reckless builds it. That's really strong. Then you get a Triforce and you finish it off with a Banshee.
Which one would you personally prefer? Like, if you were a Lucian versus a Lucian matchup and you have a Cutlass on you and he has a BF sword, obviously he's gonna trade better, right? So
yeah, but at the same time, obviously I'm gonna like dodge all the trading and wait for my BORK before I start trading with him.
So you still think the bot build works out to be stronger?
Yep, it does. It's HP per HP percentage damage. It has a active. So if I dodge the other Lucian's Qs, I'm set. It's not like a big damage difference. So it just comes down to skill end of the day.
Okay. The next question is from your Smurf Loki. How did switching over to Garena help you in your gameplay?
The ping, dude. I used to play on 300 ping, I think, NA. 270 or 300 ping, and yeah, I was like every other person on the group right now who plays on NA. I was like, NA is the best. I
All champions, everything.
Okay, yeah, let me put it in this way. I've spent about 15 or 20,000 rupees on my NA account. It has almost all the champs and all the skins. So yeah, I was as skeptical as all you people who are like, why should I move to Garena and start fresh? Why is there no transfer? But let me put it this way: if I was an NA, I would have been bronze for life. And because I'm on SEA now, I'm on like 40 ping, and I don't know, it's just so much more smoother, dude. I feel it affected our gameplays in general. Like, you can ask Jojo, you can ask Nikhil, all of us were like bronzies or NA, and we're diamond and challenger on SEA, so it's huge difference.
So you would personally tell the people who are playing on NA to, like, if they want to play competitively,
they
just
should
switch right away.
Yeah, if you're an actual hardcore gamer, or like, you know, if you're an actual guy with a brain, then I'd say you switch to a low ping server, because there's a difference, dude. There's a difference between casual gamers and hardcore gamers. So yeah, casual gamers stay on NA, do what you want, nobody cares. But if you're a hardcore gamer, you want to like prove a point, you want to like climb ladder, then switch to Garena, man. Like, here's your shot.